and welcome back to our channel. My name is Lilith and I am a Little in a DID system, and welcome to Little's Corner, where we're going to start having a series where either me or Little One will either read a story or play with some toys, and the littles in your system can watch and we can just have a little time together. Today I'm going to be reading the Patchwork Quilt. And Daddy Cameron said that I should explain that even though I'm only 5 years old, I know how to read because we're hyperlexic, and we've been reading since we were 3. So that's why even though I'm 5, I can read. So I'm going to read the Patchwork Quilt. It is a book for children about dissociative identity disorder, and it is by J.D. Clark and drawn by Megan Starling, and I'm gonna try to hopefully be able to show you the pictures and you can hear me at the same time. We don't have a microphone, so we just use the microphone on our camera, so hopefully my voice doesn't get blocked out. But look, you open it and there's this cute little picture of a cat with a ball of yarn. We have 2 cats, but they're not allowed to play with the yarn because it messes up Mama Shell's crochet stuff. Here's the cover page. Once there was a beautiful blanket. It was wonderfully and perfectly made. And there's the blanket. The blanket was great at doing blankety things. The blanket loved to play fort. The blanket loved to go on picnics. The blanket loved to snuggle up at night. And the noise in the background is our system has a son and he is watching videos and playing video games, so that's the noise in the background. And sometimes the blanket even liked to toga party. I don't know why. The blanket hadn't been bad. The blanket hadn't done anything wrong. There could never be a good reason. There could never be a good explanation. A bad person took the blanket and cut it up and scattered the pieces on the floor. The pieces were upset. They weren't a blanket anymore. They couldn't build a fort or picnic or snuggle or toga anymore. Some pieces were so sad they didn't want to even remember that they ever were a blanket, so they decided to be something else. One piece was so sad it decided it was a hanky and wiped tears all day. One piece wanted to feel useful and worked to keep the table clean from spills. One piece volunteered to be a bandage to help others heal. One piece felt worthless and laid on the floor as a doormat. One piece missed playing outside and decided to be a snowman scarf. One piece decided to be a napkin and soaked up coffee stains. One piece wanted to be near the children and decided to be a towel to keep them dry. One piece just wanted to get away and took a job as a dish rag in the kitchen. One piece was really silly and decided to be a cinnamon roll. Days went by and the pieces lived their new lives, but one piece remembered that it was a blanket. It remembered the forts and the picnics and the snuggling. So the piece that remembered gathered up all of the other pieces and said, "We were once a great blanket. Come back and we can be together again." But the other pieces said, "We were torn apart. Look at our colors. Look at our texture. Look at our stains. We can't be a blanket anymore." The piece that remembered thought for a moment and said, "You are right. We can't be the same blanket again. We have been bandages, handkerchiefs, rags, and towels. We have new colors and shapes and textures. We have been torn apart and separated, but we can be together again. We won't be the same blanket." We will be a beautiful patchwork quilt. This is a story about me. Someone hurt me badly a long time ago, and my mind didn't want to think about all that hurt. So my mind hid that pain in different parts. Some parts act really different than me, and sometimes parts even forget about me. Some are angry. Some are silly. Some are scared and some just want to hide. But I'm strong now. I'm safe now. I'm getting better every day. I'm seeing my doctors. I'm telling you. I'm gathering up all my parts. And I'm making a beautiful me again. The end. And then at the end of the book, if you get this book, there's information about DID and questions about it too. And then at the end, there's the cat with the yarn again. So that was The Patchwork Quilt by J.D. Clark and Megan Starling. It's a good book to tell children and littles about DID. I think I like that it's about a blanket because all of the different types, all the things that the blanket became when it was in pieces, we have people like that in our system, like Mary wanted to be with the children, so she's the towel, and Ricky just wanted to get away, so he's the dish rag, and Megumi's silly, so he's the cinnamon roll, and then Cameron's the one that remembered that all of the pieces are supposed to be one piece. I don't think we'll ever be one blanket again, but I think that we are doing a good job of working together better now, and it's less lonely. But yeah, let me know if you liked the Patchwork Quilt, and if you liked Little's Corner. This one, we wanted to start with the Patchwork Quilt because it talks about DID and helps with Little's understanding it, but not all of our stories are going to be serious. We're going to read fun books too. Let us know if you like this story, and if you have requests for books that you would like us to read, leave those in the comments if the bigs in your system let you. And if we can get a hold of those books, then we will try to keep those recommendations. But if we can't get the book, then we won't be able to. But let us know, and if your bigs let you comment, tell us what your favorite book is. Okay, until next time, take care and stay well.